contest between the Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. Monday Night Primetime is underway. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down, Browns opting to go with a dime set defensively.
Come on. Set. Liking 18.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down.
A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Trying for it with Milroe. Getting out to his left. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Savon Revel with the pick. When you are facing a top 10 defense, you don't expect to wait long to see him make an impact, partner, and it only took him 1 drive here.
Yep, this group, they didn't get that top ranking by sitting back and letting the game come to them. They get it by attacking the ball.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go.
They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Browns
coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take one. Kill.
1st down, here's Dak. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We got 2nd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Ready! 60 Eagles, 6. Ready!
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First down.
Okay, break.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Get it. Go.
They stick with McCaffrey. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's stopped. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if we see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be third down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Milroe throwing on third down. That's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
Milroe to throw on fourth. This finds its target. That's Metcalf. And they make the tackle at the 38. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go street. Ready, ready.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. He has room past the 25. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Now we get to that good old-fashioned situational football. In my eyes, Kate, all over this defense. How can you now respond after giving up such a long run?
Here we go, here we go. Cook, let go.
It's a design run from Milroe. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the line. Looking quickly here.
Brings up second and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready.
Reaching for the end zone, and he lost the football. And this is going to be Browns football. If there was a metaphorical panic button over there right now, partner, I feel like this would be the time to press it.
And you know me, I'd take the elevator right down to the field and press it now.
And this defense, man, they have seized on the opportunity that's been presented to them early.
And here's what happens with defenses. Once they feel an offense is loose with the ball, this poor ball security, they're going to be ripping and clawing and tearing for it all game long.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Well, I think I hear the warning sirens. You hear them, Kate? I think they just got quieted. Because that run right there gave them enough room from the goal line where you should feel comfortable calling anything in your playbook.
That's incomplete on second down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Kill.
From the gun is Prescott. He's got it. Complete to Pickens. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense getting set. Here's first and 10. Dak out of the pistol. Completes it again to Pickens. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. The Browns on top early. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. From the gun, it's Robinson. He'll cobble together a yard there. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Looking from the pistol, Prescott has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Browns 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. I take it. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 46, 46.
Dak now from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Here we go, 54, 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he gets it past the 50 and down the Steelers' side of the field.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Man in motion here.
Hey, kill! 47! 47!
Now it's Prescott again. Pass complete to Goddard. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from the 32.
Yeah, here we go! 48! Here we go, 47.
As the play clock threatened to run out, we get a timeout called by Kevin Stefanski. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. First and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, kill! Yeah, here we go, 47. 48. 26.
Prescott to throw once more. Right back to Goddard. Oh, he loses the football. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, and pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
I couldn't say it better myself.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Go! Bronco 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jacorian Bennett has it. And he's into the end zone. Cleveland with a pick 6.
Touchdown.
But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right, getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. They're down to their final one in this half.
On the set.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it, 1st and 10.
Liking 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Chased out to his right. And he's going to slide down here. Picked up close to 5 before the slide. It's going to be 2nd down.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Milrow from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 9.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down.
Come on. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They're going for this. Buys time, rolling right. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. The first carry here for Tevin Pollard. He'll make his way through for a pickup of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Yeah, here we go.
So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. And we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go. Line 80. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line 80. 26.
Prescott here from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Browns stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Check. 18 Cardinal. Go.
From the gun, Milrow. On the move, headed right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Kate, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
3rd and long for him here. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Browns have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense up to the line
It's a
fast.
gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Hey, kill.
At the 39-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Steelers calling their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Third down, they need 7.
Hey, kill. Yeah.
Prescott, a quick throw, complete. Past the 35. 20, 15. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Prescott to sneak it. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Only need to fall forward 1 more yard. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Prescott. And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all, at this point, expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Hill now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Push.
They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 26-yard line.
On the jump.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
19 Lions. Let's go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
60.
Third and short, it's Milrow. Dumps it off to Achan. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face fourth and short.
It's fourth down.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football.
Got it. Ready?
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Ready? Viking, 79 Broncos. Ready?
To the air, Milrow. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And a back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Here he goes, third and long. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Browns take over on his fifth interception of the season. Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go, 46, 46. Wide eight. Here we go, go to 54, go to 50. Hey, kill. Under. Go.
Running back sent in motion.
Hey, kill. Wait,
Prescott on first and 10. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
That's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
They'll run the draw with Robinson. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That is caught. He's got Lamb. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And it's step one towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. Second and goal coming up. Here's a design run. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns push their lead further to start the half. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hack, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in 4-6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This will end up as a touchback.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
At the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
To throw. Here's Milrow. He's in trouble. He gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down.
8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Now it's Milrow. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. So they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond 3rd down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now time's not on their side either.
18, Bronco, Mustang 19.
Trying for it with Milrow. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on down.